Hi everyone, I'm Chewy Biscuit and welcome back to Space Engineers. So last time we were playing this, we've created our power tower, and that seems to still be working and tracking the sun, which I assume is probably behind the mountain now. Yep. And we've got this connected to our drill, so we have quite a nice amount of resources. We also got the shell around the shed, so we've got a bit more of a structure. Feels a little bit more homely. Obviously there's quite a lot of welding to do. So today what I want to do is I want to get a bit more in here kind of finished. I want to get some catwalks put up. I want to get a bit of a homely area kind of done. One thing I wanted to do was I wanted to create something that would go mining for us, and I thought with the automation blocks we'd be able to do that. I haven't really had to play with these too much, but I had a quick look online at like other people doing it, and from what I can tell you need to have external scripts and all that kind of stuff included on your game, and I don't really want to do that. My idea is I want to try and do as much as I can using the base game, ignoring the little robo port that we had to play with. Most of my other mods, all they do is they add a little bit of something to the world, make it feel a bit more alive. Nothing is overly game changing. I know that there are mods out there, there's mods that would help me weld all this up and that kind of thing, but I think what I want to go for is I want to be able to build a ship that will help me weld this. I want to build ships or drones that will go mining for me. I want to kind of enjoy the engineering aspect of it. So I'm not going to add these mods that will just go around welding stuff up. I don't want Izzy's inventory manager. Don't get me wrong, all great mods, but I want to just test Space Engineers to its capability as it is. So there'll be a bit more manual work involved, but I think long term it'll be better for us. So that's what I'm going to go for. So to start with, I'm just going to go and top up on the magnesium a little bit more. I don't want to be running out of this stuff. Okay, so we've got a bit of magnesium. So yeah, I want to get some of this welded. I don't think I'll be getting this done today. This is a long-term job. Until I've got some decent mining capabilities, this isn't going to happen, especially for the cobalt, because this is all heavy and each one needs 50 metal grid, so we're going to be waiting a while. So what first thing I want to do is I want to get the modules put onto the refinery and the assembler. So on the refinery, I think I want to go speed and power. The yield module is fine, but I'm not entirely sure it's going to be required. We can always just keep mining more and finding more, so I'm not going to worry about that. I am going to pop these on though. So let me get some steel plates. And I think we're just going to go for the standard as soon as I get the rotation right. So 2 power and 2 speed. And then on the assembler, so I need to grind off underneath this. It's all connected now, so it shouldn't be a problem. But I'm going to do the same with this, I think. 2 power, 2... yeah, we'll go 2 power, 2 speed. Eventually, power won't be an issue, but for now it is. Let me just get... I can't remember what interior. Did I do the... I think I used the blank side, didn't I? Like that. Oh, can't cover that in yet though. Let's get that welded. We are out of iron. which is a bit odd considering. Why is that not producing? This is why. Okay, our gravel is causing us problems, so I need to deal with that at some point. So if we go for assembler here, cargo container, what have we got? Let's just put you into here for now. Right, I need to export, should I say, the gravel, because it's just going to clog up our system, so we'll do that shortly. Okay, so that's that, and now I can put my floor back in. So yeah, speed module on the back here. Is that right? It is. Okay. Let's go over the other side. Okay. So dump everything in there. Just produce everything. Just get these welded. There we go. So we now have a fully upgraded refinery and a fully upgraded assembler. So we should, don't know if we'll be able to tell in here, but if I look at the refinery, we should see that. So it's almost doing like a 1,000 kilograms a second, I would say, maybe. So next, what I want to work on is we want to get rid of rubbish. Really, we don't want all this gravel in our system. It's going to just start causing bottlenecks. So I think, is it grinding that you have to do, or is it drilling that you do to an ingot? Yeah, so I think grind. Okay, so basically what we want to do is we want to spit this out into some kind of grinding pit, and I think it makes sense to have it over here. So best way of doing this, I think, will be, let's change this up a little bit. So we'll get rid of this connector, and there we go, our grinder is on. So I don't know what kind of settings this has, it's just on off. So if we were to do that, and then if we set this to throw out, well, that doesn't work. So let's turn that off. How are we going to do that? So can we do it then? So if it, because I don't know if it has to hit these blades, ow, or if it can just land anywhere within this kind of area. Obviously not, because that's in the area. But maybe it has to land there. I don't know. Maybe I don't go for a grinder then. Now what I don't know is whether my trash removal settings are going to get rid of this. I hope they do. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But regardless, it won't be in our assemblers, which means it won't be bottlenecking. So that's one problem sort of solved. So next, I want to get some of these catwalks running here. I want to kind of have an idea of how this is all going to work. So if I spelled cat correctly. Right, so let's get some of these catwalks placed down. So if I was to go for... where's the... Okay, so we're going to put catwalk there, catwalk there.
Energy low.
And then I want a corner there. I want another corner here. and a corner there. So that'll give me access to that. And then further up, obviously it just means I'm not going to fall off this as well. And then what I can do up here is also put the double catwalk here. I think I'll go for a corner. Have some straights. Then what I want is some stairs. But what we'll do is we'll put the stairs over here. Nope, that's not right. Oh, it is right, that's fine. And then last but not least, the corner. And then what we can do up here is that can be, if I go for armor, so we'll go for some light armor panels. And if we just do it here, so it won't block any of the light, any of the window, but it will still allow us to build on top of that. So if I want some steel plates, whoops. Yep, and then just all the way around here. I'm just thinking whether or not I'd want... No, this will just be a railing, I think, here. So if we go for railing, which is that one. If I can put lights on the edge of this, doesn't have to be loads. I can just go for a couple. Just there. I can then put railings on that. I don't know how this is going to look, but that will then give me an extra block to build. Looks a bit random, but I think I can live with that. So yeah, we'll do that, and then that means then I can place things here as well. Okay, so we kind of have the structure internally built. So I can get down here, and I can see, well, we can't see up there, but if we're over here we can see the balcony. I think that would be quite nice. And down here, we'll just have something else. But that's that. So, the drill is just making its appearance now. So, what I'm going to want to do is replace some of the drills. Well, these middle drills now need to become conveyor junctions. So, those 4. And then we expand the drills out even more. So, let's get to grinding this down. Okay, so this is the last drill. So I'm just going to give it a once over. There we go. So a much bigger drill rig now. So this should take out quite a, well, it's going to take out another like 2.5 meters worth. So let's see how it handles the shake that's about to happen. Okay, hopefully that's not too loud on the recording. But yeah, that seems to be okay. So let's get the pistons reversed. Okay, and let's see what happens now. I mean, I think we all know what's going to happen. We're going to get loads of stone. Okay, so that's going to keep going then for a little bit, and that is going to take a while. So I would like to start looking at making... So yeah, last video mentioned I want a drone that can do mining, but I've got another idea. So I want to build something that I would pilot, and I would go and land it over an ore node. It would then deploy and land wherever it is, and then what I want is, and this is for no other reason but to have one or more drones connected to it, and when their inventory is full, they will undock and they will transport the ores to this base. So there's a couple of issues that I need to try and figure out. The first one is going to be power. Whatever we deploy is going to need to be able to power itself, so solar panels are going to be a requirement, I think. We could also do wind turbines, because I believe a wind turbine will work if it's landing, if it is locked to the ground with a landing gear. So we'll do that. Also, the drones need to be capable of picking up their full inventory weight full of ore, and they need to come in here. We also want to eject stone. We don't need the drones to be carrying stone. We've got this, which is going to keep going and going. Stone is not a concern. We want to use this rig to go and get magnesium, gold, silver, cobalt. They're the 4 that we need to get back here. So weight probably won't be too much of a problem, because we'll only be carrying that stuff. But yeah, each little drone needs its own whatchamacallit, needs its own, sorry, each drone needs its own cargo to be able to hold so much. It needs the thrust capacity or the thrust capability to be able to hold that weight comfortably. So things we're going to need: 1, we're going to need the rig; 2, we're going to need a drone design; and then 3, we're going to need some form of docking onto this base. How's this getting on, by the way? Well, I'm going to say the trash probably is clearing, because I would have thought there'd be more than that here now. So that's good. So I think first thing I'm going to do is I want to work on the drone, because that's, if that doesn't work, then obviously we can't use it. But second, I need to think of another way of having my big rig connect to the base. So I want to make a bit of a platform where I can build, and it just needs to be somewhere connected. So I envision over here we're probably going to have some kind of garage, so I guess it makes sense for the drones to be created on there. So let's go for some interior walls. Then I'm going to need an interior plate for that. More than that, ideally. Let's get loads making. Oh, you noob. That's my inventory. There we go. Okay. So. Oh, and one thing we've learnt is that obviously this will need to be connected. So before we build our little platform for a drone, could I make it so I could get to it from my catwalks? So if I had it come around here, I could have some stairs. Yeah, let's do this. So if we go stairs, I'm going to need some steel plates. Okay, so stairs are going to take us over that cargo line. Oh, I don't need steel plates, I need construction components. Ay, ay, ay. No. Oh. There we go. Okay, let's try again. So we're going to go stairs. Then we want some catwalks. Corner. We're going to take this one out, and that will become a kind of catwalk should I put there? I'm just going to do that one. Okay, so if I'm on the catwalk, we can get to our cargo, we can get around here. So this is going to be a door. So we'll go for one of these kind of doors. We'll go for this kind of... no, we'll go for these ones. We've used these ones throughout, so we'll just use that again. There we go. And then over here, catwalk, catwalk, catwalk. What we'll probably do is have some stairs to get up to here, maybe. So we do that. And then let's go for that cylinder, and we'll use that as a bit of a support here, just so it makes a bit of sense. Then we can go oh, of course, because you can't. Okay, let's not do that then. Let's go just for a standard cube. There we go, stairs. We'll leave it, it's fine. There we go, so we've got stairs going up. We can get into the base. We can also get onto our platform. So this is going to be external, so we're not going to have a roof to this. So we are going to bring this out one more. But that's fine. And then what we'll do is we can make it into a bit of a dish, because we've got this stair out one. I could I? No, wait, let's think this through. Let's go for, just get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. If I brought that way, did that all the way around, obviously that's not going to work there, but I want to keep that slope, so we might have to try and use some of those newish blocks that allow you to, I can't remember what they're called, some of the transition blocks. We'll see if any of those fit that. So we've got that, and now what I want is I want to use this block on the outside, or this because I want to build a drone outside. Okay, so then let's fill in this bit here. Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll slowly bring this up to kind of make it almost a curve on the inside, so slanted and then up a little bit. We'll put one there as well. Yeah, why not? Okay, so as you can see, we've got a bit of a dish forming anyway. Not sure I'm going to put another piece on here. I might just leave it at that. I assume I can get in without hitting my head. Yeah, that's fine. So now I need to figure out how I'm going to do these corners. So now I'm obviously going to have to remove these because there's going to be no block that connects to this in a nice way. So I can, because it's connected over there, I can disconnect this. So So I think we're going to have to just... Why do I feel like that didn't connect properly? Able to... Oh no, what's it doing? Oh, they're not connected over there, are they? Oh my god. Okay. This means I've now created 2 separate grids here, haven't I? So let's fix this. Okay, so we're gonna go out one, and then in. Yeah, so I think that is all one grid, so that's good. So then if I get rid of this, I could have made it a lot easier, because I think I just did that, didn't I? Yep, let's do that, and then we can get rid of these corner pieces. So same over here, one there, one there, one there. Get rid of the corner pieces. And the last corner over here, there, there, there. Okay. So we need to figure this out. So let me get all of the blocks, but put them in a nice order. Don't think I'm going to need the... Because now I've got rid of the corner, so I don't think I'll need the transitions. So...
Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through.
You know what? I don't mind it too much. The edge is giving it a bit of detail. Obviously, it needs some colour, it needs some work. This is also going to extend down. But maybe when I extend it down, I bring that in as well. Because if I bring it in a, kind of like here, then you've got a couple of edges. It kind of flows up almost, rather than it being like just a glass or a bowl. It becomes like a almost like the top of a flower vase. Maybe not. But I now need to replicate this on the other 3 sides. It's going to take me some time to try and remember what I've done, so I'll cut it here and I'll catch you in a second. Right, so I've managed to get the 4 corners placed. That's taken me a lot longer than I thought it was going to, but I think it's all correct. So now I'm going to just run around it and I'm going to get it all welded up. Okay, so I think I've got that welded. During that I had to go and get I had to go and create the tier 2 welder, because welding this was taking the biscuit. Okay, so I kind of got my dish shape, and to be honest, I don't mind it too much. Obviously I've got to fill it in, but I think that's going to be okay. Not sure if I raise up the middle, but we'll worry about that later. Let's just do a couple of these. Just a bit of structural support, considering this is what's holding that entire thing up, I think. Oh, apart from that corner of voxels. While I was welding that, I noticed something, that these are no longer producing. And I don't know why. Oh, because they have clogged up with silicon. I don't know why this happens. The only thing I can think of is the refinery just pumps it into wherever it can do. So it's just clogging up the assembly. So if I go cargo, and let's just drag this silicon across, and this nickel. There we go, we're now producing steel plates again. So all is as it should be. So let's get this bit welded under these stairs. Okay, so I'm not 100% sold on this section of it, but it's such a minor detail, I'm not going to worry too much about it. What I do want to do is I want to get the inside of this built, and then if we just do the rest of the wall around it, then this is ready for us to start using. What I'm not sure about though is, I think what I am going to do is I will raise this up. So I've done it as an odd number, which I think you should always do. So if I was to do this, and then the middle bit is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's get those welded up. Okay, and then what we'll do there is we will have some stairs. Need some components for this. Oh yeah, they've got comps, aren't they? Okay. And then let's put the stairs there. Then what we should do is, I think we should do some of the pipes. I think they'll look quite nice under here. Then over to use these ones or these ones. Not that one obviously, but yeah, if we went for that. Okay, we'll go get some interior plates. So along the top here we'll have railings or catwalks. I don't know which one yet. What could we use as decoration? Not those. You know what? Maybe we go for the old style ones. Yeah, so if I do that, do that. Do that along all four sides. Okay. I'm just going to go and force my base to go and produce loads of these. So when the time comes, we can just get all that welded without a problem. And we're going to need 40 maybe. So we'll do that. There we go. ITER. Let's get some of these in there as well. So that's going to make our steel plate. Sorry, that's going to make our interior plate and our construction components. Okay, and then what we'll do So we need blah, 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 blah. We now need to sort out a floor. So we're going to go for the sci-fi because you get this nice solid colour, but you also have that as well. So what I might do is behind the stairs kind of have it like this, so it's going into the middle. Like so. I need more interior plates. So where were we? So that one. That one. You know what? I will go in another one. Up, down, up, down. Up, down. Up. Up. And then that one's down. So you got up, down, up, down. Okay. So that'll kind of give us our light going in. And then last but not least, I think we're now going to... Oh, did this have anything? Yeah, we'll do that. It's going to make it quite weak. But this isn't too expensive, so it's fine. Okay. So I have no idea how long that's just taken me, but we now have a very flat platform. So it needs a bit of greebling. It needs some like barriers on there, perhaps some lighting for the night. But we're finally at a point now where I've got somewhere where I can build my drone. So that's a lot of resources, but once it's finished, I think that would be quite a nice, like almost like a landing pad. We could have it for like a ship later, but for now it's going to be my little construction corner. Okay, so I need to decide what I'm going to do. So with it being like a drone, I want it to be able to dock onto whatever rig I'm going to build and onto the base. So it's going to need a connector. Now, do I have, whoops, do I put the connector on the back or the bottom? I think they're not going to be combat drones, so I think it has a connector with the front and back. Or maybe just the front, like what we did before, but a lot better. Let me turn these jaws off. Whoa, that's loud. Then we can turn off the rotor. There we go. So how are we doing for resources? So we don't have much stone left. The iron. 9k. Oh, we still got loads. So we were able to build that with all the steel plate this is used and all the interior plate, and we've still got like 80,000 iron, which is good, really good. Let me just check on our power. Oh yeah, power reserves are good. Look, you can see got no qualms whatsoever. So I think one thing I need to do is I need to get cargo access up here. And I think it's going to make more sense
Inventory full.
to have a connector in the middle. If not for the drone, because the connector is going to be on probably the front or the back, just for myself, and later on for whatever other ship I build. So if I grab a connector, let's get some steel plates. Oh, can you not search for component? That's a shame. Okay, never mind. So we just take some of those, take those. What other components have we got in here? Right, take some of those. I don't know what we're going to be doing, but let's take some girders as well. Okay. Boom. So let's get all this hooked up. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to go and quickly recharge, and then let's just test that connection. Hydrogen, please. Why do I still have this welder on me? I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, so let's go and have a quick look. So the question is, can I pull stuff from this connector? Yes, I can. Amazing. So I think it's time for us to start on the drone. So we're going to want to build this up a little bit. Let's think about what we're going to want here. So we're going to want, I want a connector on the front. That's how I want to do it. So if I go connector, you know what? I know I can use multiple hotbars, but right now I'm being a little bit simple. So let's start with that. So we've got a connector on the front, and we're going to want medium cargo containers. So let's get you, and you know what? I'll go two cargo containers. Now I could put another connector on the back. That's an option. And then what we can do is now I can get rid of this. So we're going to want the thrusters. So I just want to see how the big ones look. Oh, maybe I go for a big one, because look at that. They are very nice. So I think it goes that way. So if I put one thruster there, one thruster there, thruster there, thruster there. So it will definitely have enough lift. Well, I hope anyway. So what we're then going to want is we're going to want forward and back thrusters. So we're going to put, let's think. Yeah, we'll put one there, one there. Same on the other side, one there. And I'm kind of making it a little bit symmetrical at this point. I don't have a front or back to it yet, but we'll get there. So I've got up, forward, backwards. So I'm going to need some down. So if we just go for a couple of these on either side. And now I need to somehow get some left and right on here. Where am I going to put the left and right thruster? You know what makes more sense? Don't put the down there. But instead, do it here. So that's the left or right. And that's the right or left. So then I just need to work on down, forward, backward, up, left, right. Yeah, just need some down thrust. Down thrust, it can go there. No, realistically, do we need much down thrust? Probably not. So if we went for these ones, they are a little bit smaller, but it will allow it to travel downward should it need to. There we go. So we've got the thruster layout: up, down, left, right, forward, backwards. Okay, so I'm just going to get this welded and we'll be right back. Okay, so I think that's welded. It's got quite a nice slim profile, but we've got some more bits that we need to put onto this. So it's going to want batteries. Now one of these, they're quite bulky. I wonder if I could get away with only using the small ones. I don't know what the power output, 200 kilo priority 2 or 3 battery. I think it's a no-brainer. We've got to use these ones. So if I go make some power cells. Might have just gone overkill on that actually. Don't want that many power cells. Okay, so I'm just gonna pop you. So now we're gonna have some non-symmetry here, aren't we? So let's just pick a front. So if I'm gonna do it there. Oh, it growled at me. Okay. So we have power. So now we need to think about the rest of the block. So as this is right now, it couldn't fly because we need gyro. So let's pop some of those on. And gyros don't really matter where they go, I guess. So let's go for one, two, three. 3 gyros. That should make this very nimble. Okay. Then I also want an antenna. Oh, I've already got antenna on my hotbar, so let's put you. We'll put you there. Okay. Still not bad profile. If I can help it, I don't want to go any higher than that. Antenna gyro. So that's capable of flight now. Let's get rid of the antenna, get rid of the medium, get rid of that. Don't need the batteries, don't need the thruster. So we'll put the armor there. So let's see if we can figure some of these out. Just need to go and recharge. Whoa, ow. Right, so automation blocks. So obviously it's going to need it's going to be able to move. Follow player, follow or wander around home position or perform autopilot function. So I guess we're going to need that. Recorder. This can record a path and action sequence. This path can be relative to another grid if the reference is set. This path and sequence can then be replayed, provided there is a move type block available on the grid. This can target lock enemy grids up to 2,500 meters. Additionally, it can be set up to flee to a predetermined location when it detects an enemy. So I could get them. So if I'm out mining and then all of a sudden there's an enemy nearby, they can undock and they'll just leave me. It's quite good. AI recorder. This path can be relative to another grid if the reference is set. I don't know how any of this works, so we're going to have a play. We're going to need that. Don't think we need a custom turret controller. Are we going to need timers? I don't know, I don't think so. We'll put a remote control block on here though, just in case. So what do I not have? Interior plates. So we're going to put the remote control at the front. So I assume it just needs one of these move. So this is what has a left and right, isn't it? So if we put a move there, basic task. Don't think this matters which way it faces. So basic task can go there. Yeah, okay. That's that. And then we've got our event controller there. Right, let's get these ordered. This should, quotation marks, work. What I need to do is I need to set up a connector somewhere just for power. Okay, so now if we go flange, do that, then no, you know what, we'll put one of them on and then get a connector. We can connect on all sides. Okay, so I wonder if let's do a test flight. We want to get that connected to that. So this should hold itself. So if I disconnect this, there we go. And now what I want to do, let's see if we can get this guy moving. Oh, look at, oh, that is very nimble. Okay. Whoa. Okay, it may have a bit too much up thrust, but it's definitely not sluggish. Ow. Okay. So if we get you connected, where is lock? Lock. I also want to untake use for parking. Okay. Well, I also want to get this battery. Oh, my build. Okay, maybe I'm missing. Oh, there we go. It's working. So, can I put you into recharge? There we go. Okay, so I've got all of the. Well, I think I've got all the automation blocks on there. So now we need to figure out. Oh, I wish you could filter this so you can only see the ship. It's a bit annoying that you can't do that. Ow. I could do this. Nope. We're going to its terminal. No, you see, it's a bit annoying that you can see everything. Although doing it like this now, it's white, so that's better. So what have we got? Grid has no active move type, so that's just because it's not turned on, so that's fine. So home beacon or GPS that the grid should follow can be set to wander while it is within range. So these are all of. Okay. If set, the grid will wander to a random position within the min-max range. Display selected points on the HUD to see this. Show you have show on HUD enabled on this block, as well as show AI with it. To link it to this grid. This same type. What's the other one called? Event controller. So these are everything that it can check for, is it? Okay, so I guess it will just be cargo filled equal or greater than. So we could go like 80%. Oh, is this the cargo it's checking? Okay, gotcha. So medium cargo container, add block. So select action. So this is then I guess what we want it to do once that happens. Okay, so let's have a, so we've got the event controller. Cargo. So if the cargo percentage field is greater than that, then action slot 1 is going to do this. As you can probably tell, I don't know what I'm doing, so we're going to try and figure this out. Chances are, if anyone is watching this, then you're probably thinking, oh, I know how to do that. But yeah, this is me learning. So follow home. Allows the grid to move to a GPS location and patrol circle between several locations. So if I go back to the event controller, so that doesn't have anything. That one doesn't have a play. Oh, it's the AI recorder task. Okay. So if we go back into the terminal, AI recorder task. Ah, okay, so that plays. So I think all we can do is let's just test a recording and then see what happens. What I do want to do though is I want to take a blueprint of this first, although there's not much there. Need to think of a name for this as well. Dragonfly? I don't know. Yeah, we'll go for Dragonfly. Small grid. Let's rename this to Dragonfly. Whoops. Okay, so that's blueprinted. So I think what we need to do is first rename this connector. I don't even need to rename it yet, it's fine. Ah! 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 That is why you created a blueprint. Numpty. Right, control. Okay, let me just give it the once over. Okay. So if I go to control, record a task. Will that record everything I do? Oh, 1 second. So let me rename this. So this can be Dragonfly rear connector, Dragonfly front connector. Okay, then we go Shift K, Control. So the front connector. So this will be lock. We don't need to do that now. We just need to test this. So that's going to lock. And then I think maybe we leave it like that. We can mess with it, like turn the thrusters off and all that kind of thing, but then you've got to remember to turn the thrusters back on. Oh, actually, you know what? We can do that. We just don't want to mess with the batteries. So if I go those and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So dragon, fly, thrusters. Okay, and then we can hide from there, hide from there, hide from there. So just make this a bit more tidier. And then if we go G, we can toggle off. And then what we want to do record a task, record on off. Okay, so I'm going to do it here. So if I go Shift K, Control, okay, so if I go 3, am I going to hit that connector? Dock there. You're going to go duh, duh. And then let's turn off the recording. So, did that do anything? It created multiple waypoints. I see. Okay. Okay. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. So, let's try that again. One moment. Dragonfly thrusters on. Turn that front connector into unlock. Control. Okay, I need to turn the strength of you down somewhat. Okay, so if I go Shift K, Control, okay, and then if I go I, Control Panel, record a task. I want you to add the current waypoint. Wait, how do we do this? Oh, okay, got it. Okay, so if I record this for a second and go lock the connector, turn off the thrusters, stop the recording, and then if we go into here, where are we? What's it called? AI recorder task. What's waypoint 2 and 3? Does it just record as time goes on then, do you think? So if I delete this select... Oh no! Ah, goddamn. So if I turn the thrusters on... Why can't I turn the thrusters on? Oh, you numpty. That's because that's only an off button, isn't it? Turn them on. Okay. Record. Turn off the thrusters. Stop recording. And then AI recorder. So it looks like it adds a waypoint for every thing it does. That's fine. Okay. So let's test this. Let's turn on the thrusters. Let's unlock so we'll just do it from way over here. Let's have a look. So AI recorder. Actually, before we do that, let's go AIB. Set this block as active. I don't need to worry about that. Precision mode will turn on. Okay. Do I need to do this as AI? Why are you not going anywhere? What's your problem? So, play. Okay. What the hell? Well, that was not great. So what happened? I bet it's because of that. It was trying to avoid it. Okay, so let's try that again. So Shift K, and then let's go thrusters on. Why won't you take off? They're not damaged, so you should be able to. Oh, is it because I can't take over it maybe? So if I turn that off. Ah, okay. Got you. So if I go control panel, movement task. So collision avoidance is off, but precision mode is on. Turn that on. And then we need to play the move. Nope, not the move. The recorder task. Play. Slow down. Turn. No! Ay, ay, ay. Oh, I wonder if it's this. Okay, it's probably the same as the remote control block, isn't it? Where you kind of had to line it up first to a point and then it will look. So let's do that instead. Because it's getting to the point, but then it's just dropping out of the sky. So if we go control I, record a task. So AI behavior is off. Turn that off. Turn the thrusters on. Let's go into the recorder. Let's just delete all waypoints. Okay. So we're gonna do this. Then I want you to turn. So you're gonna be about there. And then you're going to lock, turn off the thrusters, stop the recording. Okay. So now, let's, nope, not them. Let's turn on the thrusters. Let's unlock the front connector. Right, so let's go up here. Test 2. So control panel, move. AI behavior is on. On. Play. Okay. Why are you so slow? What are you doing? Okay, now I want you to turn. No! What the? Ah! That's not what I told you to do. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to have a bit of a break from this. I might do a bit of research on these automation control blocks because Up here that was going quite slow, and I don't know why. Once it's got to the waypoint, you'd think it'd be okay. Maybe it's the precision mode, I don't know. But we'll try that. And then I need to have another play and see if I can get this ducking sequence correct. On the plus side, today at least we've got this platform built, which is taking some battering from our little drones. We haven't got that welded, but that was never the plan anyway. We've got this now connected, so we've got a cargo access over here. We expanded the drill. We're going to need to expand it again because we've obviously drilled that out. And we also got the upgrades on the refinery and the assembler. We didn't get too much on today, to be honest. I feel like it's been a long video, but that's because a lot of it was welding. But until next time, take care, whatever time it is. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you then.